Welcome back to Americade, everybody. We are here today on the Harley Freewheeler. This is their sporty version of their trike lineup, so not the touring version. It does have a 2-up seat, but there's no tour pack. We're going to go over all the great features that this bike has to offer. We're going to do a walk around to the bike, show you guys the whole thing, talk about the power on the highway, the handling, the comfort, all that good stuff. Let's get started. So, first off, we're going to talk about comfort. If a bike's not comfortable, you're not going to want to ride it. Comfort is broken into two pieces: riding position and seat. Just like on the Harley Tri-Glide Ultra, the Freewheeler is the ultimate in riding comfort. Most trikes are, to be honest. If you're on a trike, you're here probably for the comfort, the touring capability, all that kind of stuff for long-haul cross-country touring. With the riding position, we have a nice pullback to the bars. Good floorboards. I'm at a nice, relaxed, 90-degree seated position. I could be comfy on this all day long. Riding position, we're going to give a 10 out of 10. As far as seat, I believe the seat is absolutely identical to the one on the Tri-Glide Ultra. It's very supportive. It's very cushy. I like it a lot. I would highly recommend it. And if you have been around my channel watching any of my test ride videos, I don't often give high praise to a stock seat. Stock seats are usually garbage, and I recommend custom. But the seat on these Tri-Glides, or the Tri-Glide and the Freewheeler, these Harley trikes have great seats. Very cushy, very comfortable. There's a rider backrest available. This does not have that installed. If it did, you'd basically be riding in a lazy boy. Comfort, we're giving a 10 out of 10. No surprise there. It is a trike. Now we're running the Milwaukee 8 114 engine in here. So the perfect time to test that out is out here on the highway. Milwaukee 8 114 is an excellent engine from Harley. If you've heard anything bad about it, the first generation that they made, it had a few issues which Harley has rectified, and all of the subsequent generations of the 114 not had any problems in the subsequent model years. That is a lot of wind to the face and chest. I think we got up around 95 there. Plenty of good power, plenty of torque out of this awesome Milwaukee 8 114 engine. No complaints there. If you guys need to tow a trailer or do anything like that, you will have plenty of power. Plenty of power for the Freewheeler on the highway. If you guys are going to do a lot of highway miles with this, I would recommend getting some sort of clip-on or clip-off windshield. Lots of companies that make those available. Wouldn't be a problem, but I would definitely recommend that because that is a lot of wind to the face and chest. So for power on the Milwaukee 8 114 engine, we're going to give it a 10 out of 10. Trike decel and engine braking, excellent. No issues or problems there. We're going to hop off the bike now and give you a quick walk around of this awesome trike. Beautiful blacked out look. The Milwaukee 8 114 engine. Personally, I like the look of the Freewheeler over the Tri-Glide Ultra. However, my favorite would be Harley's new trike, which they didn't bring to Americade, unfortunately. The Road Glide trike. So I'm going to have to definitely get on one of those later this summer for you guys, maybe out at Sturgis. The Harley Freewheeler, basic trike. You do have a nice trunk in the rear. If I can open it. Ah, there we go. So, Lots of great storage, plenty of room for a couple people to take an overnight, and obviously you can put a tour pack on here if you want to. It just doesn't come set up that way from stock at the factory. Slot for a rider backrest to go in, hand grips or oh shit handle for your passenger. Passenger has floorboards. It's a trike. It's made for comfort. Easy access for basic maintenance on the Milwaukee 8114. It's a great engine. Up front, we have dual floating disc brakes, ABS. Let's talk about some of the safety features. You have reflex-linked ABS braking between front and rear. You also have traction control system and a drag, torque, slip control. I think I got that right. So 2 types of traction control paired together to help keep you guys extra safe on the road. And you can disable traction control if necessary if you're going into the grass or need to park and you're trying to get up a hill. If you have to disable it, it can be disabled for that purpose. We'll hop on here and show you the big infotainment display. Ta-da! Basically, you've got a few little things you can cycle through here. Miles remaining, 199. Time, gear indicator and RPM. Odometer, only 600 miles. Man, she's a baby. Trip A, trip B, back to remaining. So I'm going to put it in gear indicator and RPM. One other cool feature about these trikes for you guys. You did a big leg day workout at the gym and you don't want to have to back this bitch into a parking space. We start the bike. We take the parking brake off. We're in neutral. That's important. We're going to press and hold the starter for 3 seconds. And you guys can see the R has illuminated on our gauge. And we're now just going to press and hold this, and she's going to back up in a hurry. And you can just back this thing up all day long. Well, not all day. You don't want to use that motor for very long. It's using, I believe, the electric starter motor, so it's made for short and not really uphill reverse applications. You don't want to be backing this thing up a long steep hill into a parking space. Trikes are amazing machines, but now we get to the one area where motorcycles will obviously always win, and that is handling. But a trike has a very different purpose. If you're on a trike, it's not a bike. Maybe you had to give up riding a bike, or maybe you just want the stability of 3 wheels. Maybe you've never felt comfortable on a motorcycle. Whatever the reason, trikes have a purpose. However, their handling is not the most spectacular in the world compared to a motorcycle. You're not really changing a lane position like you would on a motorcycle. With that big fat trunk behind you, you're taking up the entire lane. Going through curves, you're not going to be ripping it too hard, but unlike a motorcycle, when you go through a curve and you lean the bike, the inertia pushes your butt into the seat. On a trike, as you go through a curve at any sort of speed, the inertia pushes you to the outside of the curve. So make sure you have a good purchase on your seat. Your legs are firmly next to the tank. However, once you get used to the steering of a trike, the handling becomes a little more natural. It's just, instead of counter steering on a motorcycle, it's a pull-push maneuver, and you just drag that front wheel wherever you want to go in the turn. And it's not bad. Harley has done a great improvement since their earlier trike models I have ridden. And I surmise that Harley, with their new Road Glide trike, since they improved the handling of the Road Glide this year for 2024, that trike may show an additional improvement in the performance and handling as well. And hopefully the handling will continue to improve. But certainly this year's model of trike from Harley, these are some of the best handling trikes I have ridden from Harley thus far. Handling, we're going to give it the same as the Tri-Glide Ultra. Actually, it does feel a little bit better, and that's most likely due to the fact that I don't have the infotainment system in front of me and the extra weight on the back with the tour pack. It's just lighter, and that's lending itself to better handling. We'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. I gave the Tri-Glide Ultra an 8. This one is just slightly better, most likely due to the reduction of weight. As far as style, you guys saw the bike back there, saw what it looked like. I think it looks great. I think it looks a little bit better than the Tri-Glide Ultra, but maybe not quite as good as the Road Glide trike. So it depends what you want, and Harley has a nice set of options there for you guys. If you want a classic stripped down look, then the Freewheeler's for you. If you want the more modern Road Glide look, then the Road Glide Trike. If you want the classic Harley look, the Tri-Glide Ultra is the way to go. So it's nice that they provide 3 different options covering kind of the whole range of riders. Oh, that Milwaukee 8 sounds so good. Plenty of power. So if you guys have any comments or questions about this trike, I would welcome them down below. I will do my best to answer any questions you have. I love hearing from all you guys, my new viewers, subscribers. I appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful in any way, please hit that thumbs up button. That helps me crack the YouTube algorithm and get this video out to more people who are interested in these awesome trikes and motorcycles that I have been demoing here at Americade for you guys. If you're new here and you feel I've earned it, please subscribe to my channel. I do test rides, motorcycle how-tos, and I own a Harley and an Indian, so I'm very familiar with the American motorcycle market. Click the bell icon next to it. That will give you guys notifications when there are new videos to watch here on Motoblade. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all sticking around. Until next time, you know what to do. Please be careful out there on the roads. Ride safe, ride on. I'll catch you all in my next video. Deuces.